Welcome to the first semifinals match of this season. It's going to be turning a Cornerstone versus Women. Turning Cornerstone has earned themselves a 1 seed after going through the season with a 6-1 record. Women has earned themselves the bottom seed with a 4-3 record. But as you can see, looking at the last encounter, Turning a Cornerstone's only loss was to Women, which was a 2-0 loss. Despite getting multiple dodges, proccing the weakness policy in the weak armor on Women's Armor Rouge proved to be too much to come back from. The head-to-head has been as close as you could possibly get. Turning Cornerstone has 4 wins against Women, and Women has 4 wins against Turning Cornerstone. And the top mon for Turning Cornerstone is the trusty Mew with a 10-3 KD ratio, and for Women it is the Araquanid with the 8-2 KD ratio, thanks to being such a special tank and strong water moves. I am going to be playing Women in the semifinals of this season, and this is going to be my team. These names are all based off of Slay the Spire 2 characters. Slay the Spire 2 coming out March 5th. I'm so excited. Alright, first off, the Defect, the Hydreigon. This is pretty simple. This is almost exactly the same as the one I made in our first battle. I changed it from Black Glass to Life Orb. Reason is that I want Earth Power to kill Iron Treads, basically. That's the main reason here. And the stats are exactly the same. This is enough speed to outspeed. I don't remember. Was it Arcanine? I don't remember. But I remember the speed stat being important for something. And yeah. Dark is really good against this team. Big problem last time is that I let this thing out one shot when the Armor Rouge got a weakness policy proc and he hit it with a Aura Sphere. So you gotta be careful about that. But yeah. The Silent, the Mew. This is I have some decent. The stats are the same. I still have Expanding Force in Dark Pulse here. I decided to ditch the Imprison stuff. I feel like it's just better if I don't try to play around Trick Room that much. Not play around it, but like use a move spot and just make a dedicated plan to playing around it. I think it's more important to get rid of the physical attackers, which is why I have Will-O-Wisp instead. And I change it from what's it called? From Citrus to Leftovers here. Because if I get a Will-O-Wisp down, this thing can be really annoying to kill because most of his special attackers are Psychic type. So if I can Will-O-Wisp something like the Iron Treads, I'm really scared of Iron Treads is the point of this. And then the Mew could be very difficult to handle here. And I have a max special attack like I did last time, but he's Expanding Force in Psychic Terrain. It's Stab. 100 base special attack isn't terrible, but if it's in Psychic Terrain spread move, like even Resists are gonna take a good amount of damage. They can start tearing things down once I get rid of the Psychic Resist, and then I can just out bulk the other Psychic types. Region, the Tornadus. This is the exact same stat as last time. It has Focus Ash and it has Bleakwood Storm, Dark Pulse Tail, and Protect here. Not much to really say about this. Not running Pranks or Taunt because of Psychic Terrain here. But yeah. I mean, Dark type Stab for an accurate way to hit something is nice. Focus Ash so it can live one hit. And then put the rest into special attack and start hitting things hard and fast. The Ironclad, the Overpunk Cornerstone. I made one change from it since last time. I changed Stomping Tantrum to Superpower here. This is more Iron Treads consideration here. It does make me worse against things like Jirachi, but I'm not particularly scared of Jirachi. And yeah, I think Superpower is just enough coverage just for 99% of the variations of the team. Spike Shield to keep it safe and Follow Me, which I've never clicked before on this mon because it's just so... I'm making it as almost as frail as possible. But yeah, I think I also just changed this bulk to be a bit more specially bulky here, just so you can take the size swim a little bit better. And special bulk is a bit better, so it's more likely to take more than 2 hits on the special side than the physical side. The Necromancer. This is the same set as before. Power Whip and Poltergeist for my stab moves, Strength Stab, and Protect here. Gotta be careful with clicking Poltergeist into a DD. That's like the main annoying thing, but Ghost Stab is generally really good against this team. Again, and besides the DD, and Power Up is just another stab option, maybe mainly for DD here. And sometimes, you know, they eat their berry or whatever it is, and then Poltergeist doesn't work as an attack anymore. And then finally, question mark, the Gudra. This is question mark, because there is a character that they tease but haven't announced yet, and it's not going to be in early access. Yeah, this is a Gudra with the Assault Vest. If you remember, I made it was a physical attacker last time. I decided to switch to special attacker. Gudra's special attack is higher, and I don't want to accidentally... And proccing weak armor was, like, really bad last time. So I got Scald. Scald, having another chance to burn mostly Iron Treads is also a nice thing. Scald, Thunderbolt, Draco Meteor, Knockoff. Knockoff has one physical attack. I made him a minus speed nature, but still have it at max speed besides that. This is... I don't want to decrease attack because Knockoff might get clicked a decent amount of the time here. And not only that, the minus speed makes it so that the super slow things, I still like outspeed. So like the minus speed isn't that bad, and then like Gooey if Gooey ever procs, that could be pretty nice here, just to decrease your speed even further. And I'm not going with Sap Sepper, because I don't see any grass type attacks ever being clicked against me here. But yeah, that's gonna do it for my team, and we'll see how I do. All right, he brought the same 6 that we did, and I brought the same 6. I thought part of me wanted to bring Napoleon, but I didn't think it was kind of iffy because it was good against the psychic types. Like bad against the Mont I'm really afraid of, aka, I mean, it's okay against, it's not the worst thing ever against Iron Treads. But I just didn't, I don't know. I trust the 6 that I brought here. And I'm going to go with my lead, which is, I'm going to just go Hyper. I like doing this here. Because I just want to make sure that the, yeah, like, I want to make sure that this Iron Treads is dead. So I'm clicking Earth Power, and I'm clicking Tailwind. And it's because this is by far the mon I'm most afraid of on his team. And I'll find a way to deal with the Armor Rouge another time. Mew can just, like, tank hits on that. Let me just make sure I'm not misclicking Earth Power U and Tailwind. Yeah. I did not want to deal with that. You got Trick Room, which is bad, but... I got rid of, that mon, so I can live with that. Araquanid, okay. Do I just double protect here? I don't think I can, like, it's 2 special attackers, so I can protect Switch here. I just want to figure out, like, what I'm more okay with, like, losing / taking hits on. I can also just double protect and then protect Switch next turn. I'm just sort of trying to think, like, is this Araquanid ever like, going to try to set up on me somehow? Like, is there any setup opportunity that happens if I do double protect? Answer is maybe. Maybe I don't double protect and I could double attack this turn. That is the other option where I Dark Pulse Armor Rouge Bleak Windstorm. And let's see. And then for Indeedee, I have... The reason why you would do that is because I don't think either of these mons can actually one-shot Hydreigon, so you would have to double. Yeah, I actually double attacking here. And I'll click Bleak Wind here. And if he wide guards, that's also fine. Okay, he's gonna self-proc Weakness Policy. That's... Okay, that's a pretty big crit here. So there's a couple ways I could do this. I could, I can, click Follow Me here. To try to... What's it called? So I can try to, just... I click Follow Me. I mean, why wouldn't I? I guess I'm relying on things to connect, which is a little scary. That is a little scary. But again, like, this is Assault Vest Gutra. Like, why am I not taking advantage of that? Yeah. Like, this eats hits for breakfast is the theory here. Do I want to go with the theory where I just double attack again? Because the Armor Rouge might protect. Does he even want to protect Armor Rouge? I'm just thinking about the rest of my Mons here. Because again, Tornado still needs to get doubled. Yeah, I'm gonna double. I'm gonna double it. I'm gonna keep attacking. And you can't stop me. Okay, here's where things get a little scary here. Because if Galeda's Scarf, that's bad. I think I protect Tornadus for sure. And then I just let this go. And then I click Tailwind. I mean I'm letting the Scooter down. Like this is gonna let that faint. So I just probably just want to chip down Indeedee, my guess. Okay, I know the item of it, which is good information. That's good information to have. And then I think I bring out you because yeah, I think I bring out Mew because it can protect Tailwind here. Now, what hits harder here? Oh, I mean, the Wind Rider, obviously. I guess the question is, like, do I need Wind Rider? Because I don't want to I don't want to risk on missing moves, man. That's what I'm at. Okay, how did this Indeedee take 55%? It took 55% from a Bleakwind Storm. Like, I don't... From Oblique Wind Storm... And let me look at this. 383 special attack. This is 328 special attack. It's resist. So, I mean, 328. It's like 150 base power. It's versus, I mean, it's 150. More, it's like, more like 125 base power against 160. I mean, well, I guess I'm also worried about follow me. I guess. Well, does a plus one the... Okay. I'm just gonna trust what I'm doing, which is how much expanding force? I don't trust what I'm doing. That's the issue. How scared am I even of this in DD? Maybe I just double this this other Mon. He breaks Sash. That's the scariest part about that Mon. It's like expanding force. Plus yeah, it looks expanding force plus power whip, I think. Ow. I wish I had Citrus Berry now. But I still am faster than everything. He can extreme speed, but... And it's something he can do with the Arcan. Well, no, he can't. Because of Psychic Terrain. So I'm going to continue to click Expanding Force here. And then, click Poltergeist because it's more accurate. Well, that's a bad miss. Okay, now I have to make a decision here. I think I Ivy Cudgel the Araquanid, and I Strength Sap the Arcanine here. Oh, I made this speed tie. Oh, I guess I was okay with it speed tying, I guess was the logic. It did not matter there. Nice. Okay. Woo. GG. This is like the first time I ever like actually like made use out of a... Because every time I bring Bramble Gas, it just stays in the back the entire time. This is the first time in the entire season I think I laid loud with Tornadus, which is kind of crazy. Because like Tornadus is like, you see Tornadus to lead Tornadus to get the double speed. But I just was so scared of Iron Treads that I'm like, yeah, if he gets up Trick Room, I think I can survive it enough to just like have my Mons in the back like pull through. And that's what happened here. He got a dodge. I mean, I still won. I got lucky in the first match when I lost, so like, yeah, I won't complain. But yeah, I'm glad I identified that. Like, I kept on attacking in check room just a little when I could have like just kept protect stalling, but it ended up I want to go back with it, but I feel like it ended up working well because I was able to chip things down low enough, and then it made the tornado, and I was able to make the tornadoes live long enough to stagger another tailwind, which was really nice. That ended up being really big, so that ended up well. And yeah, I'm into the finals, which is nice. And Jake had the same same names last time, but yeah, slight adjustments to the team, but that ended up working out. All right, that does for me. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.